Hi, this is Luke, 4 Production Expert, and I'm outside Abbey Road Studios in London, which is also the home to Audiomovers. Today I'm heading just down the road to the Abbey Road Institute's Angel Studios to talk to them about Web Transmitter. Hi, so here we are in Angel Studios, and I'm joined by Mirek and Igor from Audiomovers, and today we're going to be talking about Web Transmitter. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Hello. So if you could just explain to us a little bit about Web Transmitter, because most people, or many people are aware of Listen To, aren't they? But Web Transmitter is more web-based version of that, isn't it? Browser-based. Could you just tell us a little bit more about that?
Right. So Web Transmitter is a Listen To version of a web-based version of Listen To plugin, which basically allows you to transmit any audio without installing anything. So you just run on the website and select your input or file that you would like to transmit, and off you go.
It's just like a link on our website. So as long as you've got an account, you can just go straight onto the link, and you literally just drag and drop a file onto the web-based browser, and you can sort of shuffle and loop, even hit play or hit stream, and type in the email addresses you want to send to, and start your listening party.
That's nuts. That's nuts. So does it work in any browser, or is it specifically tied to?
So the best experience would be in Chrome browser, but we support almost all browsers.
Firefox works well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Firefox.
Safari can be a bit dodgy, but
yeah, but the rest is like, yeah.
I'm not saying anything.
It works, but just don't hold us to it if something goes wrong.
Yeah, basically any browser that doesn't kind of blocks audio from devices and to devices, you can use it, yeah.
And so if I wanted to use Web Transmitter, do I have to have Listen To as well, or is it a separate product, or how does that work?
Any person who has an active account with us, they can just use, they can choose to use this instead of plugin or standalone application, and anyone who wishes to listen, they don't need anything. They just open the link and that's it.
And that's that.
Yeah, on a laptop or a mobile device, phone, that sort of thing. So it's as simple as that.
I guess it's made for mobile work, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we can picture it being useful, for example, I don't know, if you're an A&R person and you've got to get a mix approved by stakeholders or what have you, and you don't want to send files around. Again, it's that security thing.
Yeah.
We just see it being really useful for those sorts of situations. Maybe people who aren't particularly technically minded aren't going to have a DAW or want to download and install an app. They can just go online and just sort of do it quite cleanly and easily.
Yeah. Any voiceover recordings, if you have voiceover artists, very simple to run it and record, uncompressed audio.
Cool. And so one thing I was wondering, can you tell us where the idea for Web Transmitter came from? Because, quite often you get a flash of inspiration with these things, don't you? And, it's seemingly out of nowhere, or doing something completely unrelated. I just wondered how and under what circumstances it appered.
Yes, the main thing was actually requests from users. A lot of people want to record people who don't use DAWs or have very limited knowledge of DAWs, so that was kind of the simplest answer to that.
Yeah.
So you can run it without any prior knowledge of anything audio related, with the only exception that you need to know how to select your audio input or file that you wish to transmit, and that's it.
So I guess you're saying we take requests then?
Yeah.
All right, so just send in your emails and...
Exactly.
Answers on I was going to say a stamped addressed envelope. But,
that's very old school.
Yeah. For anyone who was born, this century, just ignore that bit. The other thing, presumably a browser will support wideband uncompressed audio. Is it the case that you can wind in the quality if you've got reduced bandwidth? If you're working with a reduced bandwidth connection, you can do that as well.
We allow different compression algorithms as well. So if you have limited bandwidth, you can switch to AAC. That's what we had from the beginning, and now we added in the past 6 months Opus codec. So it's slightly better sounding.
Cool.
Low bandwidth, really good codec, so you can use that one as well.
because they're a codecs and they're a codecs, aren't there? And
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but even compressed format sounds really, really good. Like it's very high quality.
That's it.
Are we allowed to talk about any upcoming features, or is that all sort of top secret?
I think it's top secret.
Top secret. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned.
Okay,
I shouldn't have said anything.
you didn't hear it here first. Excellent. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. So to find out a little bit more about Web Transmitter, head over to the Production Expert blog where you can read our full article, and you can also pick up our story on Listen To as well. Thanks very much. Thanks again to the guys.
Cheers.
And see you soon.